everybody, welcome back to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I am planning for the week of September 21st to October 1st using stickers from two little Etsy shops. The first one, the one that I'm putting down the stickers for now, unfortunately is no longer in business, so hopefully you can find something that looks like this kit. I'll be telling you the different shops as I go along. So first I put the sticker up from, it was a quote that came with the little kit there, and it says, I figure if I'm going to be a mess, I might as well be a hot mess. And then I'm putting down a sticker list for Monday, this listing all the things that I have to do that day, and I only really have 3 work days this week, so I have a lot that I have to cram into between Monday and Wednesday so that I can be ready to roll on Thursday because I am leaving out of town. Okay, call with my accountability partner, and then also I had a very sad thing happen. An acquaintance of mine passed away on, I think she passed away over the weekend, but I'm not exact. Everybody found out on Monday, so I put that down on Monday. I don't know why I pushed that she died on Monday because she didn't, but anyway, that was pretty sad. And then I just put a full box because, like I said, I don't like to put on my little tasks that I do on a daily basis because this is sort of more like a memory planning thing. And on the bottom I just note that it's birthday, and I used some balloons from JD's Crafts. And then on top of Tuesday, first I was going to put that I had an appointment, but then I decided that it was more important to list the fact that I had a book release for Duke of Hearts. So I used the release day sticker from Inco, and then I marked that occurrence with a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. And then after that, then I went ahead, well, first I wrote down promo day because I do a lot of promotions on the day of my releases. And then I put down that I had a hair appointment, and after that, I put another sticker that because I also had an eye appointment that day, so I kind of put a crimp in my plans to do a lot of work because I had like all these appointments and things going on too. So Tuesday was kind of a miss as far as getting work done. So I'm kind of trying to figure out where to put the stickers to make sure that I have room for the full box. I put the full box down first, then the eye appointment, and then 3 things that I had to do that day. And if you can hear squeaking in the background, sorry, that's my little puppy. She's upset. Anytime anybody has a treat and she doesn't have it, she gets mad and does this really super high decibel scream. Okay, so I start off Wednesday once again with a ton of things that I have to get done because, like I said, I'm flying out the next day. And so I put all that stuff down, and then I put down a half box from, I think right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for a suitcase. And there it goes. I'm putting down a half box to mark that I have to pack and recharge all my electronics, my chargers, things like that. I like to recharge everything, my iPad, my phone, my chargers, my headphones, everything before I leave so that hopefully things are halfway charged. And then Wednesday I have to clean up. I like to leave the house a little bit neat. So I put down a list of things that I plan to clean that day. And then I wanted to put down a full box but didn't quite fit. So I have to kind of smoosh things around so there is a little bit of space, and not everything is laid up against everything, and then I'm trying to straighten that out. So that's the first part of the week. So moving on to Thursday. Thursday is my flying day, so I put down a full box and then a half box with what time, flight times and all that. My friend took me to the airport, and I want her to take me from now on because she knows how to take people to the airport. She takes you to the gate. Then she watches while you go through security, and then she stands on the other side, so as you're walking down to your gate, she waves. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I want her to take me every time now. Okay, so I put a list of things I had to do once I got to St. Louis. It was a pretty uneventful flight, kind of, thank God, because I hate when there's mess-ups, but, my flights were on time. I had time in between, that kind of thing. Actually, I had time in Atlanta to help a first responder who was returning from the Florida Keys, and she was overwhelmed, and I got a chance to sit down with her and chit-chat a little bit and help calm her down. We prayed together, and that was really, really cool. So then I get to the hotel, and once I get unpacked, and then we had to go set up because the book signing started really early on Friday. So once I got all that done and went back to my room, I decided it was going to be an early night because I had to get up early. So I FaceTimed with hubby, and then I kind of just sat in bed. I think it was like 9 o'clock at room service, and watched YouTube on my laptop. This laptops are from this Sunshine Sticker Co. And I will link that shop down below. I really like that shop. They have some cute kawaii little face stickers. She also does weekly kits that are really cute. So Friday and Saturday were going to be book signing days. So I'm trying to figure out how to set up for the convention. Now my husband at Intco, they have, he's made these convention kits that are really cool. And I will put the link down below for the convention kits, but it comes with balloons, not balloons, but clouds, and also, you know, sayings and banners and things like that that kind of make sense for a convention, so, or a conference. So I don't remember what he calls it. I think it calls it conference time, something like that. So that's where I'm using these stickers from. And so that sticker that I just put across there says book signing, because pretty much it's an all-day book signing. It's like book signing in the morning, break for lunch, and then book signing in the afternoon. So I kind of just wanted to mark it once at the top of each day that there was a book signing, and then I found this book stacks from Stickerific that I'm putting down on top of the sideways half box. Okay, so now I am trying to figure out how to put these little clouds up without them looking like I'm just putting a bunch of clouds. So I decided to put a piece of washi and then a cloud that says swag goals, because I walked around and kind of videotaped and took pictures of other authors' tables, because some people really have the neatest stuff. So I still haven't gone through all those pictures. I need to sit down and look at them. I did videotape part of it because I kind of wanted to get some ideas on swag, and I really recommend that if you're a new author, or you know, if you're kind of getting kind of bored with what you've got, when you go to conventions, walk around before it starts and take pictures of other tables, because it'll inspire you. Even if you don't do it, you know, you might not do exactly what they're doing, but you might get ideas for stuff that you want to do that kind of, you know, would work with your genre or whatever. So that's what I do. I walked around. I got some really cool ideas of things that I could kind of switch up a little and kind of make my own kind of thing. So yeah, I can't wait to actually sit down and take the time to go through those pictures. Now, I'm kind of jumping around here. I don't exactly know what the heck I'm doing, to be honest. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm kind of talking and looking and going, what is she doing? But I kind of try to figure out, well, am I going to make the 2 days look the same, or am I going to do it a little different? Because I don't like days to be matchy-matchy, but in this case, I decided to go ahead on the bottom and put a banner down, and then I put 2 banners down to list the events. But then I jumped back up to the top and decided that, yeah, I'm going to make it both days look the same, since the same thing pretty much happened. So put the stack of books and then the book signing banner across it. I think that looks actually really cute. Okay, and then I put the cloud again, and then I think that's the end of the matchy-matchy. I'm like, no, that's not my style. Don't want to do the matchy-matchy. I like these stickers because they're kind of, they're not like removable, but they didn't stick that well the first time, so I could move them around if I needed to without tearing my planner. So that was cool. I'm trying to figure out where to put Made It to Breakfast, and I decided, even though I did do breakfast on Saturday, I really had oh, actually I didn't do breakfast on Saturday. I did breakfast on Friday, and I already missed it, so I put it up on Sunday because I had breakfast on Sunday there at the hotel. Breakfast at hotels is always so expensive, though. I think it was like $15.95 for a buffet that had, you know, the normal stuff that you get free if you're at the Holiday Inn Express. But there they charge you $15.95 because it's a fancier hotel, of course. Okay, so after the book signing on Saturday, author Renee George and took Cynthia St. Alban and I to kind of downtown St. Louis, and showed us that we went to the Arch, and then the Arch, and then we went and had a meal downtown. That was super nice. I think it was called The Landing where we went. Loved it. It's so pretty. Okay, then jumping back to Friday, put down the lip sync competition, and then after that we kind of hung out for a little bit and had a glass of wine. I think I was with Linda Joyce and Cynthia St. Alban and another author that I can't quite remember her name. Sorry. Okay, and back to Saturday, I kind of put that down, a full box, because I wanted one on every day, and then I covered up with a reception. They had an award ceremony, and then a Las Vegas theme vacation reception on Saturday night. Okay, so then I write down on the top that unfortunately my daughter was in Las Vegas during what happened. She had just checked into her hotel, and then her and her boyfriend went down to the Strip, and yeah, that was not a good time. They did, thank God they're safe and sound. They did hear the gunshots. They did run for cover and then hid under some bushes and then took off running when first responders were telling them to run. So it was a very traumatic experience for her. Unfortunately, her boyfriend's birthday was ruined, but you know, they're safe and sound, so let's count that as a good thing. You did have a release on the 30th. With Christina, A Bride for Christmas. I will put a link down below for that book. And then we're going on to Sunday, and Sunday I flew back home, so I'm kind of moving things around, and you'll see here what I'll do. In the bottom, I just put all the things that I needed to do. You know, get my shuttle, make sure I had my shuttle, then get checked in. I ate lunch at the hotel, read for a little bit, and stuff like that. I had to write that label 3 times, because at this point, I was tired and my dyslexia started kicking in, and I kept writing things backwards. So here I am putting it down, and sorry, my nose is running a little bit. Thinking about Las Vegas doesn't make me happy. Okay, and then at the bottom I put yay home, and put a little heart also from the convention kit. And here I go. This is where I start moving things around. That little girl, I thought, oh, I have a girl that has a girl that's holding like a map like for sightseeing, so I decided to add her there instead, and I thought that fit better. And then on Sunday, I moved things around a little bit again and decided to, because I had put something first, and then I moved that because then I remembered about my daughter being in Vegas, and I wanted to write that down because I want to remember what day, not that I would forget what day this happened, but I thought that was most important thing to mark on that day. So then I'm putting down that I just put down my daughter's in Las Vegas. I think I don't want to, dwell too much on what happened. So then I'm going to the sidebar, and I am putting down, trying to find a quote, as I always do, because I like to mark something for the week, and I decided to find something positive, so I'm digging around everywhere trying to find it. And I think the whole time I have that girl that I had lifted up, she's stuck on my hand somewhere, and I finally hey, I need to stick her down. But first I rearranged there and add the last suitcase that I had and that's from Intco. So, and I put down there that I had to pack because I forgot to write it earlier. And then I go back there, and there's the girl that was stuck to my finger or my hand, and I put her down, and then I start finding the quote for what I wanted to put as far as something that kind of covered the week. Started off not so good, ended up with something else not so good. But you know what? In all of this, we have to realize how lucky we are to have the life that we do, and, be there for those that need us. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Bye.